What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 37 of Laying the Fairway. Today, a January 4th. I'm still lost in the new year. Let's see, January 4th. Let's get it.
Hey Stu, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Still trying to figure out what day it is.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah.
Doing all right?
I'm doing wonderful. Yeah, the brain's still not working, but
Yeah,
doing great.
still a
Yeah,
little
it's
foggy.
glorious, man. I feel like that break is like, I mean, I still worked, but like it's everything slows down and everyone's kind of like in a good mood and stuff, and it's like this is how life should be. Like just hanging out with your family for extended periods of time and like relaxing. Kids aren't in daycare.
Yeah,
You're just at home chilling and get family time.
yeah,
See some friends, friends come into town, hang out with their parents and stuff, that moved away and all that good stuff. So it's just like what a wonderful
mhm.
time. We need to, the problem is it's the winter, so it kind of sucks.
It
We need a
sucks. Yeah,
summer, we need a
it's
summer
pretty cold right now
Christmas
too.
season. We need a 2 week. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just well, it just turned like actual winters. Now it's just like, oh yeah, now it's actually cold. Like December was like pretty sweet. Played golf a couple
Yeah,
times. And now
yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, because it's not technically winter. Now it's technically winter, and it's like the brutal cold where you like can't go outside.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it'd be nice like if everybody shut down like
Like
this around like 4th of July or something.
yeah, for like 2 weeks.
Just take a whole fucking week off. At least, yeah. I don't know. See, you work from home, so it's definitely a little different. Like for me, my wife's teacher, two kids in school, and I'm still like going to work every day. So trying to get out of bed for the last 2 weeks, and they're still like
Oh,
laying
dude.
around half asleep or like in their pajamas, and I'm like just by myself like cooking breakfast and shit. Is like, well, this is fucking depressing. I wish I could just lay in bed.
Yeah. Oh, that was the best part, man. Just like, yeah, exactly that. Just sleeping in.
Yeah.
Kids started
Yeah.
sleeping in past like a couple mornings. I was getting up at like 9, just rolling over, like logging in.
Holy shit.
But it was like, dude, yeah, it was awesome. It was so,
Damn.
that's how life should be, man.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
You
for
almost
sure.
feel like worse though when you sleep in, like groggier for a while. You ultimately feel better throughout the day. But my sleep schedule
Yeah.
definitely did get messed up, and I was like stayed up late a couple nights, and just like I was definitely out of whack. There is like it's not
Mhm.
all like it's glorious sleeping in, but it's not all positive sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to have that schedule and
For
just be
sure.
like stick to the grind. Also, probably literally
There's
gained 15 pounds.
oh,
I'm the fattest I've
I'm
ever
the
been. I feel like I
fattest.
talk
I'm
about this
so
all the
fat
time,
right
but
now.
like, oh my God, dude, it's gotten so bad. I'm waking up with back pains now. Like just from not even from like doing anything, just like op living while fat. Like, dude.
Yeah, not in any shape to do anything. Like, just like laying on the floor playing with my kids on like Christmas was just like, oh
Ugh, yeah, I'm
god,
like
it's just
breathing
gross,
hard.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all going downhill from
Yeah.
here.
I took
Maybe
the
this is why
trash
people make
out.
New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Well, seriously, yeah. I mean, it definitely helps for sure. I'm like, all right, dude. And I was kind of ready for it. Like, even by Christmas Eve, I was like, all right, dude. I need the Christmas Day. I was like, all right, I need the New Year's to kick in and get on that diet.
Yeah.
I took out the trash yesterday. Or not even took out the trash. I walked the thing back up my driveway, which is like a slight hill for about 20 yards. And I was breathing hard, dude. I was like, holy shit, dude. All right, we're getting back. It's now yoke season.
Yeah.
I've decided I'm getting jacked
Yeah.
this year. Or straight
I don't even
yoked.
want to get jacked. Like, I just want
Ugh.
to just be
I'm
like,
getting yoked, bro.
I don't know, like healthy, like not feeling like shit when you wake. It's
Yeah.
when you wake up and you feel full and you're like, what? Like, why am I full? I haven't had anything to eat in 12
Yeah.
hours. What is going on right now? Like, that's just the
You're just
worst
still
feeling
fat,
ever.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah, fat, bloated. I mean, all the boozing over Christmas and New
Oh,
Year's
dude.
isn't
Just
helping
ridiculous.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've taken a couple nights off since New Year's. I got after it a little strong New Year's.
Yeah,
Started off a
yeah, same.
nice, easy night. We went out to like a kid's New Year's party, which was fine. It was what it was. Like it wasn't a rager because there was a ton of kids there. But we had some drinks, and I was like, "Yeah, it's a nice, easy night." And then got home, kids to bed, and just continued into the night. So I'm still, I feel like, feeling some
I
effects
did the
from
same
that.
thing. Like the ultimate rookie mistake that I seem to do every time I drink. Uh it's like there's a point where you got a nice buzz, you're chilling. Like the point of drinking, you get that initial buzz, you feel great, you're chatting, everybody's chatting lively, and then you just take it over. Like, so we didn't
Yeah,
say we got home at like we went to dinner and it was Sunday, so I guess like where we went was still like operating as if it was just like a regular Sunday. Is bizarre. And
that's weird.
they kicked us out at like 9:30. So and it took forever to get an Uber. Finally got back to like Warrenton. We tried to go to the bar and the bar was closed. And we were like, oh shit.
So
Like we saw
weird.
the tables like up on the table or the chairs up on the tables. And like luckily the Uber was just like, oh, well, I'll just take you home. I was like, my house is right down the street if you don't mind. He didn't mind. I gave him $20. And so we didn't have to like call another Uber or anything.
Yeah.
But just went home and then popped a champagne for like the midnight and just started chugging. And then yeah, and then I got on the phone and talked to some idiot for
Yeah.
quite a while.
Yeah. That happens. Just drunk dialing like we're back in high school, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the move now. Now that like I'm not allowed out of my house. It's like with the kids, you
Yeah.
have to be home. So if I ever get drunk, I'm like stuck on the couch. Wife goes to bed early, typically, um, smartly. And I have once
Yeah.
I have that, second wind, it's just like start calling people,
Well,
asking
it's
them
so funny
questions.
because like you used to drunk dial people, now we drunk FaceTime people. Could you imagine like in
Oh
high school,
yeah.
like or
FaceTime people,
if we
yeah, that's
drank in high
wild.
school?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a different world. Like used to just drunk dial the dumbest fucking shit in the world, and now
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
just FaceTime
Well,
and
I'm
talk to
still kind
people.
of doing it again. I pretty
Yeah, I
much have
guess
the
so.
same comedy routine of when I was 16.
That's
Asking
hilarious.
people if they're still okay, you know.
Yeah,
uh
I'm sure
but
that's what you're
yeah,
asking.
so yeah, but yeah, totally. That hangover was not good on New Year's Day. Not a good way to
No,
start the new year. Just
that's
completely dead.
terrible.
Like can't
It's
move.
terrible.
We watched so many kids movies. Like I tried to watch bowl games, but the kid, well, we ended up just like switching to kids movies.
Yeah.
And I had like once like the Alabama game started, I put it up on my laptop. I actually try to sneak away to. You ever try to sneak up upstairs to uh your other TV, like while your family's still downstairs
Yeah.
or downstairs, whatever it is. And I lasted like
My
30 minutes, and then I got what the heck are you doing up here?
yeah. My move is like I pretend to go to the bathroom and just
Oh
like pull
yeah,
it up on my phone.
yeah,
It's like I've been in this bathroom for about 15 minutes now. They're gonna think something's wrong with me. I need to
yeah,
probably yeah, need to fake flush here and get out of here
yeah,
real quick.
yeah. So I
But
tried to watch the
let me
Alabama
put a few
game,
more
but
live bets in before I leave this bathroom.
right, yeah, uh,
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, but I just watched the end of it mostly. I mean, what a disaster! I don't understand. I could understand if they played those games on New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day, and everybody's off the next day. But for them to start those games at 5 and 9 was just
oh
a
yeah,
disgrace. Like, I mean, the one game didn't end until fucking what, one in
almost
the
one.
morning?
I tried
Yeah,
so hard to stay awake
the
because
Washington Texas game.
yeah, it was a good game, and Texas was kind of coming back.
Yeah.
Like Washington was kind of like letting them back in it, and I was trying so hard. It was like 12 something, and I was like,
Well,
I
yeah,
just
I fell
can't do
asleep
it.
and I
I just
woke
fell
up with the
straight asleep.
TV on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I woke up with the TV on like 12:30 and they were still playing. And I was just like, "Oh my
yeah,
god." Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. That's how we know we're getting old. Like feel like shit.
Yeah,
You're always
yeah,
feeling fat, and then the 9 o'clock kickoff just really is a dagger for you.
yeah. I mean, if I wasn't hungover from the night before, I probably would have been fine. But
Yeah.
uh, yeah, that was a tough one. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, the
funny. Like
hangover
I,
that hangover was brutal because I
yeah,
what I ended up doing was at like 8:30, I popped like 15 milligrams of melatonin and it was just like, I'm just gonna die in my bed right now, I think, and we'll see you and what
yeah,
tomorrow brings. Like that's how I felt, but
yeah, yeah. That was a tough one, and it's funny. Like you spend like Christmas Eve, we have a party. New Year's Eve, obviously, you just tend to like overdrink, and
yeah.
same thing as just like both the Christmas Day and New Year's Day, I was just hungover. It's like great way to spend your
Yeah,
holiday. Like what are we doing?
stupid. But it's fun when it's happening, so
Yeah.
that's all
Oh
that
yeah.
matters. I can
Yeah.
suck it up. Yeah, I found I had to go to my golf bag where I keep stash of like liquid IVs and like electrolyte powders on New Year's Day. Because the only time I ever need all that is on the golf trip. And I felt so fucking miserable on New Year's Day. I was just like, I know there's
Yeah.
something in there.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting like vodka in your golf bag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not good. Yeah, yeah. No, the last thing I was doing was taking a drink. Oh my god.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
need a little safety drink to ease you back in. That'll put you to sleep.
Nah,
Typically, that works better than some melatonin. I think the best move I've done um, is 2 Guinness after like after a golf trip or a bachelor party.
okay.
Need a couple Guinness because it's light. There's not, it's only like 4% alcohol.
Yeah.
So you're not getting a
Yeah.
lot of the alcohol back. It's like a light beer, but it's heavy. So you get that 2 nights Guinness in your tummy and you'll sleep forever. So like literally I think I slept for like 24 hours one time, just had 2 Guinness, a nice big ass meal. For just kind of like when you're hungover, you don't really want to eat. But if you force some
Yeah.
food down, that's really the
That's what
game
we
changer.
did. So we went out for lunch and everybody wanted Chinese food. And we were just went all in on the white trash, went to the Chinese buffet, and I just got like 3 plates of white rice. It was just like
Yeah.
shoveling rice down. Because anything else was just like too much sugar and grease and all that shit. I
Yeah.
ate like a couple pieces of chicken, it was just like rice. Just let me just get this rice
Yeah.
down and chug the liquid IV. I felt great after that. I took a nap after that, and then
Mhm.
I was feeling all right, but I'm just not built like I once was, man.
I know
Ain't
it's
as good
tough,
as I
man. It
once
keeps getting
was.
tough. It's like getting tougher every month almost. It's like,
Fucking
dude,
old, dude.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get a drive, man. Dry January,
Dude,
see how it
yeah.
goes. Other than Saturdays, of course.
Mostly dry
But
January. When we're recording, you can't. Yeah, I gotta have something to drink while we're recording. So like Fridays,
Tuesdays
Saturdays,
bowling.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. No, I think I am gonna do a little health kick here. Do 1 day a week.
Yeah,
Eat healthy. Hit the gym hard. Get the golf
there you
workouts
go.
going. Got to
There
get
you
back in
go.
shape for the golf year. Don't want to be don't want to be huffing and puffing over the ball. Don't want my gut hanging out over when I'm bending
Yeah.
down like it was this year and kind of like getting in the way of my turn.
Putting stress on your belt. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
right.
take your belt off and it's all bent in half. You're like, golly, I just
I also
really,
can't
really let
afford a new
myself
wardrobe.
go.
I can't afford new
Yeah,
shorts,
that's
man.
a
They're expensive.
yeah. Gonna have to by next pair you buy get elastic waistbands and then we'll be good to
Yeah.
go.
Well, yeah, they're already elastic, so yeah.
There you
They're already
go.
stretched out, man. Uh so yeah, we're gonna have to start running again. Go a little health kick here. But
Mhm. I need to start running again because I got a beer mile to train for. Got like in 7, 8 months, I gotta still run that beer mile I missed
oh
last year
yeah.
because of my fucking knee, dude. I really do need to because you guys are gonna hold me to that regardless. And now I have to do it against somebody since now we've gone 2 years. And I gotta hold up my good name here.
Yeah.
um You got any? I mean, I was gonna do my bogey of the week was just going too hard on New Year's and just being old and feeling like shit all day. We've kind of already done that.
Yeah.
Um, I think the best thing I saw this week though was Reese Davis on the College Game Day show, talking about Jalen Milroe's clothing brand, Link. Let a naysayer know. We're gonna tiptoe around this a little bit, but yeah, he said, "Let a naysayer know," and then Pat McAfee said, "I did not think that's what you were gonna say." I got a little tight up here, and it was. I mean, I think it was the only time the entire internet laughed at the same thing, and nobody was offended. I mean, it was white people, black people, everybody was laughing their ass off. It was just a hilarious TV moment, and everybody. I still don't think Reese Davis knows what everybody's laughing at. If you look at him, he was like,
Dude, that
"Yeah,
was one of the best parts
yeah,
of the video. He's
let
just
us
like,
say there."
"Huh?"
No, he's like, "What?" It was so funny. And
Oh,
Joey
dude.
Galloway and Desmond
Joey
Howard were
Dowd, yeah,
dying.
Galloway was dying. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that video actually saved me on New Year's Day. I watched that
yeah.
probably 5 times in the morning, just laughing my ass off. Like,
Oh, I watched
when
it so many times.
you're so hungover, you're just kind of like you don't even want to like listen to music. You can't laugh. You're just like, ugh. I watched that video and I was dying laughing, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the
it was the
best.
one
That's
thing.
why Game
Yeah,
Day's hilarious. Adding Pat McAfee on
that's
that show
awesome.
has been such a game
Huge.
changer. It was getting kind of
Yeah,
like stuffy and crusty. Not well, not necessarily stuffy and crusty, but it was kind of like, the same old. It's still game day,
it was
still
played
watch it,
out.
but it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but having some new energy, some comedic
Hmm.
relief has been awesome.
Nah, yeah, that was hilarious. It's a good way to start off the year. Everybody in unison, just laughing their asses off. So that was hilarious. I love that. You ready for some good golf this week? We have like real golf this week. It's not like
Got real
shitty.
golf, got Kiz.
Think it's yeah, kind of real golf. I guess it's only a 59 player field. There's no cut,
Yeah. Well,
but
it's Hawaii, but
it's a signature
still,
event though. A signature
is it
event.
really?
Yeah, that's
Damn,
all. The purse was like $20,000.
20 million.
Or yeah, $20 million. Yeah, still
Oh
got some
yeah,
brain fog.
damn.
Still got some brain fog
Yeah, I mean
going
the
on.
Hawaii swing's always weird. It's cool because it's like,
Hmm.
you know, kickstarting the season really.
That's gotta be
And
awesome. Could you imagine just being
I
out there for
mean,
3 straight weeks
oh
and
yeah,
that's your work?
yeah. I mean, tournament of champions, man. It's all the past winners plus what top 50 um
Yeah.
in the field or FedEx points or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
so I mean, it's a good event. I mean, it's got all the big dogs. So it's Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah. Rom. That's why
Oh
it's
yeah, Rom.
59 and not 60, right? Because Rom.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I mean, the fucking fall swing was it's kind of
yeah. That
dreadful,
was tough.
honestly.
That was tough.
Like us trying to podcast through that and talk about golf. Now we got some real shit to talk about. It's a good field. Um, yeah, and I mean, it's gonna be on the weekends. I mean, it's up against football, which kind of stinks, but
Yeah, but football's kind of
it should
dying down.
should be it should be prime time
Well,
golf, right? Because they're in Hawaii. Should
yeah,
be playing
they're
prime
tee
time on
off.
Saturday and Sunday.
Well, tomorrow they're teeing off from 12:45 to
Yeah,
4:40. So you got to imagine it's the same every day because there's no cut. So
yeah,
yeah, leaders will be teeing off at 4:40. So that'll be prime time. I mean, NFL. I mean, there'll be some good games in the NFL for sure, but it's we're getting into that weird like week 18, week 17,
hmm,
week 18 stretch where it's like some of the teams are already clinched and like not all the games really matter. If you're a
yeah.
Commanders fan, the games
Sunday night will
don't matter
be a
unless you're
good
trying to
game.
to
They'll
try to
flex
tank.
something.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, well, we'll have some real golf to watch, so that'll be cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. See who's coming out. See who kind of took the off season for granted and who's coming out firing. I mean, you kind of never know in some of these events. It's kind of a crapshoot because you got guys like
Oh yeah,
you got your big dogs, and like they might just kind of walk up there. But then you got a guy like Akshay's playing, and he might be trying to prove something, or JT coming off a mediocre season last
right.
year. Like I'm gonna prove something here and come out gunning. So I think it'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tournament that Rom chased down Morikawa last year.
Yep.
Um, so I mean, they go low. There's lots of birdies, so there's a lot of. I mean, that's always fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, all these like resort style courses, they're gonna fucking dominate those. I love it. I mean, my one of the best video games growing up was Hawaii. Remember Wailea Country Club on N64? That game would fucking rock, dude.
No.
You could go out there. You don't remember that game? Oh my god,
uh,
it was dude, it was like the best golf game ever until Tiger Woods started making games. It was
I played
incredible.
Mario Golf on
Yeah,
64.
well.
Nice on.
No, dude, Wildlife on N64 it was like the sickest game ever, and
What was the game
that's one of the
called?
courses they put.
The game was called YLI?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it
Never
was
heard of that.
awesome,
Only
dude.
played Mario
Yeah,
Golf.
right. Well,
I
that
was
says a
also a
lot about
PlayStation
you.
guy.
um, no, it should be good though, man. I like. I have no football to look forward to. Fancy's over.
Oh,
Titans stink.
Tankathon, baby.
I mean, national championship's not till Monday, so yeah, I guess I'll be watching the Tankathon standings, see
I'll
who
be
wins,
watching
who
Red Zone,
loses.
man. This was the first week. I didn't even bother watching a second of the game, just straight
Yeah,
Red Zone. And it was kind of nice.
yeah. Well, I don't have red zone, so I just watch. I legally stream Titans games. If I don't online somewhere, is how I is usually what I do. But yeah, so I don't know. I probably won't pay my. I mean, I- I'm sure I'll pay attention to some football. I'm sure I'll throw some cash, but I think I'll probably watch more golf than
Yeah,
anything.
I'll be watching the golf, man.
Yeah, I gotta take down Christmas decorations this weekend. I feel like golf is a perfect like thing to have on TV while you're doing that. So kind of dreading that. It's just gonna be cold, but I can't leave them out any more past January. What's this weekend? January 7th. It's getting
Yeah,
into
you gotta take them
that's
down now.
getting
You don't
into
want to be a
white
Christmas light
trash
degenerate.
territory.
Yeah.
Might as well leave them out all year at that point. Uh,
My mom used to literally just be like, we would drive by, it'd be like March or something, and there's if you saw people at Christmas lights, she's like, look at these degenerates. Oh, it was awesome.
disgrace.
These Christmas degenerates. It was funny because like we just like didn't even put any up at all. So it's like it's not like we
Your mom sounds like the Grinch.
well it was just it's funny because like I mean, one year we didn't even put up a tree. We just put up like we had like a mini tree and we just put it like on top the mini tree on top of like a stool and put like a blanket over the stool and then the mini tree on top because none of us felt
Nice.
like putting up the tree up. You know, because you used to, you know, like now you kind of do it with your kids and stuff, and like we must have been like
Yeah.
teenagers or what, and you know they're like, "Do you want to put up the tree?" We're like, "Nah," just
Fuck it.
didn't put up the tree. But it's
That's
funny because like I
hilarious.
had a younger sister and younger brother who would have been like of age to want a tree, but we probably were just like I don't know, just hilarious moment.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
it
hilarious.
was just kind of like, why don't we put up lights? Then we gotta take them down. Yeah, yeah,
Well, for the century, you can throw some cash around. Now we got some actual
yeah.
golf to
So I
like
I I got
something we can
Jason
actually
Day,
predict, maybe.
huh?
Yeah, I said something we can actually predict, maybe instead of the crapshoot that was the fall.
Right, right. Yeah. I got Jason Day plus 5,000 to win. I'm realizing
Okay.
now I think I picked him because he was on my mind from seeing him all over Instagram. He got the new sponsor with Malbon, and or I think that's how
Yeah.
you say it, but it like
Sure.
it just looks like dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Like
No, it looks
I haven't
terrible.
seen the rest of their clothes, but I'm like, it's not the greatest like look coming out hot with Jason Day as a sponsor. Like, I mean, I love Jason. I've always loved Jason Day, but like the clothes look all right. I mean, look all right, but like the shoes were a little weird and
Yeah.
just like kind of
It's
90s
very
retro
like
type clothes and
non, just I don't know, just not exciting. It was just very bland. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
something I would probably wear just because I don't really go all
Right.
out on the golf course. But I don't know. It seemed weird to be like flaunting it the way they were
Yeah.
on Instagram. So it seemed kind of weird.
Yeah. So I think I was duped by the Instagram algorithm, like well, probably like many other things in my life.
Yeah.
So I was just like searching and I was like, Jason Day, that sounds good. And I was like, all right, like he's and I think in the commercial he's like, I only have one goal to be number one again. And so that's what I thought. I'm like, well, he's gonna going to be coming out firing. But he did play good last year. He was kind of coming back, and I was
Yeah.
thinking, I was like, man, he used to be so good. Like I've
Hmm.
like I think people forget how good Jason Day was.
It was
He's got
awesome. I mean,
incredible length,
he just
and he's got
won
incredible
uh,
putting.
with Lydia Ko, whatever that tournament fucking
Oh,
was.
right, yeah,
He just
yeah,
won.
yes.
So
So and he played well last year too, so I think he's been coming on hot. I know he had like the weird vertigo for a while. Had a bunch of kids, so that'll do it
mm,
to you. So it seems like he's
yeah,
kind
that'll
of
mess
like
you up.
coming back, and so I'm expecting some big things from him. You know, he's from Australia, so Hawaii's kind of like an island. He's used to the big islands.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so he's got to be closer to home.
Yeah,
Got to be more comfortable
yeah,
there. Uh, so I'm just figuring that's how I talk my. This is how I pick my players, dude. I just talk
yeah. I
myself
like.
into Jason Day, and yeah, plus five. I like plus 5,000 too. So
Yeah,
college football's been
absolutely.
kicking my ass, so I'm kind of like reaching for like a big payday here, which
There you go.
might not be the smartest, but I like him a lot, and I think he can pour some birdies in at this course for sure. Um, and so yeah,
Yeah,
going
I
Jason
like.
Day.
Yeah, I like day two, or day as well. I guess day two sounds a little funny, but because I was looking to pick him, I was going to pick him like top 20. I think I'm going to change my strategies this season and like try to stay closer to even odds and just stack W's and see how that works for me. Maybe it'll build
That'd be
my
a smart thing to
account.
do.
Probably
Yeah,
a little smarter than what we have been doing.
trust the
So
process.
maybe because I was going to pick him top 20 and it was plus, I think it was plus 120 or 125, something like that. So maybe it's something you can ladder, make some
Hmm.
money off it, put like a few units on top 20, top 10,
Yeah,
and like half a unit outright, something. I don't know. But
right.
I'm gonna go. I was thinking this like resort style courses. I didn't see how long the course was, but I'm just assuming it's shorter. It's not like a beast of a course. And out there, like the usually humid air and shit like that, the length isn't as big of a deal. And I was going to go with Brian Harmon, top 20, plus 125. He had, I mean, good season last year. He's just like a steady Eddie type dude, Like
Hmm.
but besides the Open, he's never gonna where he blew everybody away. Like he's never gonna blow you away, but he's always gonna hang around. He's always just gonna be right there. Fairways, greens. It's just for him. If the putter gets out and he's rolling it, like
Yeah,
he'll win. He'll win a lot, but he's always gonna just be fairways and greens. It seems so. Yeah, I'm going Brian Harmon, top 20. It's plus 125.
nice, nice. Yeah, so it's 75-96
That's a pretty big
yards.
course.
So it's actually a pretty
My
big course, but
assumptions
it's
are
it's par
wrong.
73, but it doesn't
Okay.
play long. Like it actually, there's
Yeah.
actually, an extra par five. So there's
Yeah.
actually extra opportunities for birdies. So like it doesn't play like a long course. Um, because the guy, and it's one of those courses where they're hitting the ball like 380 on some of the holes, get
Yeah.
like bouncing down the hill, launching them. I think one year it was wet and it was kind of like played a little longer because it was, but it's, yeah, the length isn't hindering these guys on this course, for sure,
Nah.
even though it is a long course. Uh,
Yeah.
but
My assumptions were wrong.
yeah,
Go
but
figure. We need a research team in this place.
yeah, yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll kick off the season, and I like it when we make picks where both of us can be successful in them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if we both won, that happened I think once last year, and it felt good. We kicked the season off well last year. I think it was the Mexico Open, so we both stacked the W. But we'll see. I'm just excited. Like I said, I'm gonna be taking down Christmas decorations. I'm probably gonna just throw golf on. It's not like football where you just want to sit down and watch every single play. Like you can just have it on the background, and once it gets exciting, you can lock in. So I'm
Yep.
looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Well, we're going forward. I think we're gonna drop new episodes on Thursdays, right? So everybody set your schedules, change your change your calendars. We're dropping on Thursdays now. If you are dumb enough to tail our picks, we'll put them out on Wednesdays on Twitter,
Yep.
and you can lose some money with us. So,
Yeah.
all right, all right, Ken. Well, have a good weekend, bud. We want to thank everyone for listening. Check out the pod on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you stream your pods. Subscribe to it, rate 5 stars. Check us out on Twitter at Fairway Pod, on Instagram at Laying in the Fairway Pod, and check out and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just search Laying in the Fairway Podcast. Thank y'all.
See y'all.